everyone. Thank you for coming. My name is Steve Hu, and for the next hour I'm going to be getting up to all kinds of mischief and every kind of conceivable mischief with a tenor saxophone. And we're live streaming to YouTube, to Twitch, to Twitter, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Facebook. So the YouTube link I will put into local chat. Can't work out how you do that. Oh yeah, press that button. Okay. Why hasn't that worked? There we go. So I'm beaming into Second Life from Glasgow in sunny Scotland, about 10 miles away from Loch Lomond. And it's been a lovely day today, and it's actually 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you guys, or anybody further west from me in America and States, or South America, will be probably just getting up, or early morning, or just morning time, maybe. I'm confused already. So I hope you're having a great Thursday. And this song even is called Steve, whatever you do, son, don't give up the day job. Don't sing. Yep. If you know the words, just join in. Yep. My baby don't love me no more. Nope, my baby don't love me no more. My baby don't love me no more. Steve, whatever you do, don't sing. Just stick to the saxophone. There's much better singers than me. So I'm an improvising saxophonist, and what that means is that I just basically compose stuff as I play. And to most people it sounds like I'm just mucking about, but I'm not really. I'm reharmonizing stuff and playing melodies, and instrumentalists get a hard time these days. Usually instrumentalists are just the kind of guys that do stuff before the singer comes on. And that's okay. I don't hold any resentment at all. Steve, play the saxophone, please. See if you can get your avatar to actually blow the instrument. Here we go, we're rocking. We're jamming. So welcome everybody. Aruba, Bijou, nice to see you. Day of Rec, that's all I've got in my text. Day of Reckoning, I'm supposed that is Dragon. And Gina, how you doing, Gina? Saw you last night at Bazook, or Zook. What a fantastic gig that was. Stevie boy, whatever you do, don't give up the day job. Just stick to the saxophone. Hi everyone. Thank you for listening to my show. So my name is Steve Hu, and facebook.com/virtually live music, all one word, and you can see what I'm up to. So I do stuff in real life as well as Second Life, and I just do stuff as much as I can actually within the confines of one lifetime. So welcome Aruba, Bijou, Day of Reckoning, Dragon and Gina. All very, very welcome, and I can see that there's people online watching and listening. I should say anybody online who's watching, I will be muting the track or muting the video stream for copyright reasons, because I've got a copyright strike a couple of weeks ago and I have to behave myself, and so you get 3 copyright strikes and you're banned for life, and that would be a shame, because I've got over 1,000 videos up on music videos, which is just my own stuff mainly, but it would be a shame to lose all of that. So multi-streaming, so that's going to YouTube and other places as well. So YouTube is the most popular, obviously, but they're very, very strict with copyright, which is really awkward for me, because I, being an instrumentalist, I generally photobomb bands, the equivalent, musical equivalent of photobombing bands, and just come in, sneak in and just play over the top and kind of hopefully enhance the track or change it into something else, and I do that busking, and it's just what I do. So it seems to upset lots of people, and of course from the copyright point of view, you know, I am public enemy number 1. Okay, so what am I going to do? What's next, Stevie boy? Oh yeah, we're going to do a little bit of Miles Davis, but maybe not as you would expect it.
So what I wanted to say is, when you make a wrong line, does it feel with you like when you're drawing, like the same as in music, the balance between line and the notes, or you hear it like that?
The more you said line.
Yeah, on drawing.
When I make a wrong line,
Yeah.
a line isn't wrong until after you put the next one down. Music is the same way. The sound, you don't make bad notes. The note next to the one that you think is bad corrects the one in front.
Right.
Only way you can do that is by experience. Only way you can take a line that you didn't mean to draw is to draw every day. You can be able to say, well, I'll put this in. It isn't too far away from the theme. Or maybe change colors. It's just the same way of composition.
Apologies to my online viewers. I'm just going to mute just now. I'll be back in just a wee minute. There we go, welcome back, my most excellent online viewers. And so, Tequila by the Champs. So, yeah, why don't we put that on? So, as I said before, I'm beaming into Second Life from Glasgow. Glasgow is a very beautiful place, by the way. Don't listen to what you hear on the news or in the newspapers. There seems to be a conspiracy to make out that Scotland is a naff place. It's probably responsible for more amazing, world-changing inventions than any other place on the planet. And it's a very special place, and Loch Lomond is a wonderful place as well. If you ever get a chance to come to Scotland, do that. It's amazing. The only thing is I would have to advise that Loch Lomond has got 35 different species of midges. If you know what midges are, they bite, and they, but don't let me put you off. So this next song that I'm going to do is a tune called Sing, and it's on my YouTube, on my Steve Who page, and it's just a YouTube, and there's some pictures of Loch Lomond on it, and you can see the weather's not very good on in the pictures, but it goes a bit like this. Yep, that's the one. So if you want to see some pictures, real pictures, taken a couple of years ago actually, of Loch Lomond. So this is a tune called Sing, and you'll be extremely relieved to hear that I'm not singing. So if you play any musical instruments, I do freelance music teaching as well, so just to pay the bills. But there's instructions on the video on how to play along with this. It's stupid simple, and you can teach yourself to improvise using a very basic thing called a G major scale. That's all I'm playing, by the way. So that is Sing. So if you're interested in learning how to make stuff up, compose, play a little bit of music, you can actually play along to that after about just 5 minutes working out what a G scale is on the piano. On the piano it's incredibly stupid simple. It's just all the white notes except for one of them. And you can miss it out if you want. And you can just improvise along, and it's just great fun. And there's no issue with copyright or anything like that. Feel free to mess it around, take samples from it, make it into something extremely groovy. I don't really care, so it's up to you. So anyway, that was called Sing, and the video, the YouTube video, is on my Virtually Live Music, my Steve Who Facebook page. So feel free to look at it, and you can have a laugh at some lovely Loch Lomond pictures as well. Okay, next song. What are we doing, Stevie boy? Oh yeah, gonna do a blues. So this is called Tootsie. Okay. And hopefully, if I don't stuff it out, it goes a bit like this. Stevie boy, you missed the beginning. What are you going to do now? Steve, that's quite enough of that song. How do I stop it? Oh yes, press that one. Thank you. That's just a simple F blues, which I managed to miss the beginning to, and but actually that's all part of the fun, isn't it? Actually, and as Mr. Miles Davies said at the beginning of the show, you know, it's just a line in music, and the clever stuff isn't playing all the right notes. It's knowing what to do with the wrong notes when you play them, not if you play them. And not so much as covering them up, but utilizing your mistakes to make them enhance the performance. Wow, and that's the thing that takes years and years and years. The easy bit is, I guess, trying to play if you focus on playing all the right notes, you can spend your lifetime just trying to play right notes and never get them. Okay, so unless you're, of course, you could record it and then you just erase it and then re-record it. But with live stuff, you don't have that. Right, Steve, just to get on to the next one, you're getting yourself tongue-tied. How you doing out there? Everybody okay? And hi Dee, Bijou, Zook, Dragon, Gina, nice to see you. You guys are rock. We're live streaming at the moment, and this next tune is The Girl from Ipanema. I think I did it last week as well, but I need to practice on it, so that's probably a good reason for doing it. Hope you like it too.
1, 2.
This guy's good at
1,
counting.
2, 3, 4.
Tune that is. The Girl from Ipanema. Who I do believe the real girl from Ipanema is still alive. I do believe that. I think. And I think she was one of the torchbearers in a recent Olympics. Not this one round, but at a former Olympics. Anyway, stop the track, Steve. Okay, so we're going to do a tune now, which is called Misty. And it's in a kind of a Latin style. So I hope you're enjoying the music, and if you're not enjoying the music, then I'd like to just refer all complaints to the management. It's nothing to do with me, Gov, honestly. So this song is called Misty. And which is quite appropriate actually because my glasses regularly mist up in my little practice studio box, and which doesn't have really adequate ventilation, which is hilarious. I've got 3 fans going flat out, that's what the noise is in the background, and every so often my glasses just steam up. So this is, you could nickname this Steve's glasses if you like, but it's misty. Hope you like it.
One, two, three, four, one.
Thank you. That was Misty with a few scary bits thrown in just for good measure. So it's funny because I'm reading it from music, and if I forget certain things, like if I usually bump things up an octave on a tenor saxophone, you have to do that quite a lot, and quite often I forget to bump it up, in which case I end up playing in the doldrums, play very low down notes, which is fine. It just sounds a bit weird, that's all. So I hope you like that. Misty, great tune. And I'm not particularly a fan of Misty when it's played incredibly slow, too slow. It just sort of makes me fall asleep and I can't wake up. So anyway, this next tune, yeah, why don't we do this? This is a really nice tune. I haven't done this for a while. And apologies to my excellent listeners online, because this is a copyrighted tune. So this is So, welcome back, my online friends. So, the Mystic's Dream. Okay, Stevie boy, we've only got 15 minutes left. What are you going to do, son? Yeah, let's do Saturn Doll. Okay. It's quite a nice. It's not quite a nice tune. I did this last week as well. Did I do it last week? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, apologies if you're bored to death with Saturn Doll, but I quite like it. It's got lots of interesting chord changes, and that's the reason I like it. So I hope you like it. Here we go, Stevie boy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Doll. What a lovely tune that is. As they ride off over the sunset and then fall off the cliff. Right, okay. So, how you doing? We've only got 15 minutes left, and I hope you're enjoying the music. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday. Hope you're doing really well. It's a funny kind of time of it's a funny time that we're facing at the moment with so many troubles. I mean, COVID has been just emerging, certainly in the UK, just emerging out of the troubles of COVID, and then everything supposedly going back to normal. It's not really, I don't think the world can ever be the same again, but there's great opportunities for creative thinkers and people who can think outside themselves, and going back to normal is a crazy way of thinking. I think we all need to adapt and evolve and find new ways of doing things and find better ways of doing things and helping those that are in need. And that's a major problem where we've got robots which can do incredible things. We've still got a major, in the UK at least, a major homeless problem. There's something wrong. Our society is broken down if you've got all this kind of technology that can do wonderful things and yet there's people sleeping on the streets. It's just stupid. Don't get me started. Anyways, Steve, play some music, quick. Don't talk about that anymore. So here we go. This is called Black Orpheus, and it goes like this. So I've got to, for some reason this is quite hot on the copyright stake, so I've got to mess around with the melody a little bit so that the algorithms don't hunt me down. So Black Orpheus. There you go. Do you think that's worked? I will see if I get a copyright claim on YouTube with that. It's fascinating, isn't it? So I'm being forced and driven into DJ land and get myself maybe some decks that I can do some scratching. And if you put scratching over the top of a track, then it throws the algorithms out. But I don't know. We will see. I love that tune. So Black Orpheus, I hope you like it. Okay, Stevie boy, how do we turn this down? I'm having to multitask. That's probably why I'm no good at it, being a bloke. So, yeah, 5 minutes to go. I hope you've enjoyed the music as much as I've enjoyed playing it. I've come to this theory that actually the degree to which people enjoy music, listening to music, is intrinsically connected to the amount of fun and joy and happiness that the actual performer is engaged in. Might be a load of rubbish, but I think certainly with improvising that is definitely true. And okay, Stevie boy, we're out of tunes. No, we've got one more. Let's do, we're going to do Cantaloupe, and apologies to my friends online, as this is very hot. So apparently us three had they were allowed to use, when they were making that track, they were allowed by Blue Note to just have any tracks and take any samples as they wanted and produce an album, and that was, or produce a track, and that was Cantaloupe Island, Flip Fantasia. And but you try live streaming that and you'll get loads of copyright stuff through, so it's quite interesting. So it's fascinating. There's lots of people making lots of money in music, and it's not the musicians. It's really quite bizarre. It's big companies are making huge amounts of money. It's quite interesting. It's a fascinating state of affairs. Anyway, Steve, stop talking. And anyway, it's been really, thank you so much for coming along and for listening to my various social complaints. And I hope you've been challenged. And if you want to learn to have fun with music, then I'd encourage you from the bottom of my heart. Music is meant to be enjoyed, and everybody can do it. Just with a few simple rules. And with today's technology, you just have to look at certain things and they'll just trigger off patterns and all kinds of interesting things that you can do. And you can compose your own music. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for the very kind donations. And thank you so much. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for my creative kind of development, if you like. And Second Life really offers an unparalleled opportunity to really try out new ideas that you would never really otherwise be wise to try out. And I quite often try these kind of same ideas out on when I'm busking and playing the saxophone. You can look into people's eyes and you can see if they're going to punch you in the face or not, which is quite useful. And so you can actually develop an ear for the things that people like. But it's quite fascinating. I've discovered that people really, really, really like things that they recognize. That's really the problem for new music, is that it's difficult to introduce new music into a thing. Unless, of course, you improvise like me and you just play over the top of recognizable music. So thank you very much. You've all been very, very kind. Thank you for not throwing any sharp objects. Thank you to everybody online who's been listening patiently and putting up with me. So my name is Steve Hu, and I'm here every Thursday. And I am going to just toodle away a bit. It's quite funny because I'm very bad with maintaining my saxophones, and I've got a couple of saxophones, and they've got quite badly corroded, and I feel quite guilty. So anyway, I got some. If you know what WD-40 is, I don't know whether you get that in America, but it's kind of like a fish oil, but with water repellent in it, and I've covered my saxophone in that. So I'm actually practically intoxicated with WD-40 in my little box, but at least my saxophone looks good. So thank you once again. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Bijou. Hi, Doob. Great haircut. Dragon and Gina, nice to see you. Stay safe. See you next time round.